Hello, this is George Senda, the real official, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, who people who can't tell me that they can't recognize. Took care of that person. All right, it is icy cold out there. I just came back from feeding the cats. And it is 46 now, but it feels like 30 out there, and rain is coming, and tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will be in the 30s. So it's really cold, and in the Midwest all the way to Minnesota, they could have gusts at 100 miles an hour, and the Sierra is getting 2 more feet of snow, chain controls, so the weather is just going nuts. I'm glad I'm in here. I've got the blanket turned up to 5. The cats are on the bed. I swept the kitchen floor, but I was doing it with nothing on, and my body said, put some clothes on. So I got to mop it later tonight, and I got to throw another. At some point, I'll actually go down and do laundry, but I don't feel like braving laundry. Kathy's at Patty's tonight at some point, but they were going out, so they're not home yet. And we're not going to go out on New Year's converter and her muffler, and it's $550. I'm trying to find the name of the guys we got the Prius worked on, because he'll do the catalytic converter cheap, but I can't. I have to wait till I get my iPad, my other iPad. And by the way, for the record, because the trolls always say, I'm buying cameras and stuff, I bought the Vivitar camera a couple of years ago. A GoPro 3 when my mother was, around the time my mother was dying, and I had to pawn it to help Kathy move. I bought an iPad when my mother was dying, and another one I bought from Fingerhut was stolen from me. Hello, Jump Around. And 2 were given to me. So I'm not buying cameras all the time like the trolls act as if I am. And if it weren't for the trolls trying to, little girl and Fuzzy would have had their shots. Fluffy would have gone to the vet. He wouldn't have an upper respiratory infection. But so they made me spend money that should have gone to the cats. Okay, this is Burgh unboxing. One box is here. I was just too cold, too tired, trying to warm it. Every time I go out, it takes me forever to get warm. I'm wearing a clean shirt and a clean pair of sweats. Amazing, I had one, and I got, All right, we have Delectables brats. You've seen these before, but for those who haven't, I will show you the cats absolutely go nuts for this stuff. I've never seen cats react to this. They have another one that's called Bisque, B-I-N-Q-U-E, B-I-S-Q-U-E, not I-N. And so these got fed. Little Gray, I hadn't seen her for a couple days. She came running up. Orangey I did not see tonight. Then I ordered 3 bags of this. Ugh, they're not light with one hand. These are 13-pound bags of Tidy Cats. And then I ordered, I am not going to lift this, a box of Fresh Step. And behind me, I don't have to worry about dry food now. I ordered from Target the 16-pound bag of IAM's Hairball Control. Be fed now. And I just had a hot chocolate. So that's what's going on. It started to sprinkle, but the rain is across the bay and north, like up in Napa and above there. So that's 20 miles from here or so. So I don't know when the rain will come. And the Weather Channel says, and this is terrible for cat feeding, that it's going to rain Sunday, Monday, from Sunday all the way to and make it really hard to feed the cats. Tiny one was so happy now, more and more, and she meows at me when she sees me. And I'm going to try after the first to go to the $1.25 store and get a ceramic bowl for her and a metal bowl. Some guy who lives there threw away her metal bowls years ago and her ceramic bowl. Now try to get her another one. The plastic bowls blow away. So I got this bin to go through and throw out in a bag here. So I'm slowly cleaning up, but it gets so cold in here. I just realized I looked at the bottom of the screen and the front door has a gap that big. So that's why it's so cold in here. It's 65 in here, but when the sun goes down, it gets super cold. So that's what's going on. I'm gonna try to get Kathy to go out with me on, we get together on New Year's Eve during the day. There's nowhere for her to sleep here, and there's no buses on New Year's Day. So that's what's going on. And Target bill, we paid the Target bill, but I had to buy cat food, so I got to pay them $60. I called a couple credit card companies, and they'll get their payments. And one's changing the due date, and I've already started setting up payments for. By July, my original intent before the trolls tried to get me evicted was to have everything paid off by next year, and I'll try to get as much as I can paid off. This fresh step box is stupid because it's 14 pounds. Oh, they do have a handle. I stand corrected. Okay, I can lift this. And I am not going to lift it. I never saw 13-pound bags. No, 13.3-pound bags of Tidy Cat. So that almost, and I still have a half a bucket of cat litter back there. So half a jug. So, and I'm coughing because I've got bronchitis from sleeping on the floor and it's too cold. Took 2 days for my raincoat to dry out, hanging over the shower. I haven't shaved, I apologize, but I had to have somewhere to dry the raincoat out, and I tried. I didn't run water in there or anything, it just wouldn't dry. And because I don't have a cooking show, excuse me, thank you though. Oh, okay. So, thank you for the kind comment. But there is a person who's using my videos as his, and I'm going to eventually get a cease and desist order. Now it's time for a swig of the eggnog. Okay, that's it for today. I drank the regular eggnog. Pineapple juice. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it for now. My priority is to get the laundry done and get it put away as much as I can. Well, that was a mistake. It didn't go down the wrong way, but my throat didn't like it. So I'll worry about the bed after the first of the year. I'm almost at 5,000 points on Fetch. That's one card. It's really rather ridiculous. It takes forever to get a gift card on there. $50 gift card to Amazon. So let's see. Well, I don't know which one you're referring to. I've done chicken and veggies. I've done chicken soup. I've done stuff in the crock pot. But he did one where he did pork chops. That's imposter. And I've complained to YouTube because he's using the guy from Pittsburgh as his name, claiming it's in Missouri. I've said all this a long time ago. Claims to have a P.O. box there. I've never had a P.O. box in Missouri, and I haven't been to Missouri since 1970. By the way, Colorado, Iowa are getting 100-mile-an-hour winds, and my friends in Minneapolis and St. Paul, be careful. The southeast corner of Minnesota, they may get more tornadoes, so it's kind of scary. I can't look it up right now. I have to wade through thousands of videos to find one video. So there's over 4,000 videos I've done. But I had somebody, oh, I watched your other channel. That's not my other channel. It's not me. And that person couldn't get it. And they were aggravating me. So I said, yeah. I have not. It's one of the trolls, and next year I will do something to try to get rid of that channel. But I'm worried about getting through the next 2 weeks without going stir crazy, because every time I go out, it's like, except when the sun comes out early in the afternoon, it's like an iceberg out there, or Antarctica. So, but if you don't see, they say things, no, I haven't made an appointment for the kitties. I don't have the money yet. So, I'm slowly paying down one card. It's just dumping money into it. You know, it's $60 for a visit to the cat. It's $80 for shots. I'm going to probably do the shots the first. I'll do Fluffy first because he goes out the most. He's obsessed with going out. Fuzzy has a curious habit. He likes to sleep on the left edge of the bed and not on the blanket. But right now there's Fuzzy, Fluffy, little girl. They're in a straight line. The kitty ley line, the paranormal kitty ley line. The magnetic field that runs down the blanket. So they're all in the middle of the bed. But if it were not my having to borrow money and spend $300 for Patty's gas and money for cleaning supplies, the kitties would have been... I can't read that. What? That's the cheapest bed I've found. But getting shots at Pet Food Express went from $6. So, and that's $240. So that's, that's a lot of money. I'm just going to have to save it up. And when you've got to catch up on bills, it's really hard to pay for anything. But if I hadn't had to spend it, borrow, let's see. I borrowed about $1,200, had to keep paying it back every month, so that's killed me. So this is what I had to do thanks to the trolls. If they'd left me the hell alone, which they never do, I wouldn't be having this problem, and they would have hit the I was already looking at shots for the end of last year, and then I got in. And I've got to call them tomorrow, find out where the proof of service is, and finally filled out the paperwork. I've also been getting headaches. And this morning I freaked out. I couldn't see anything for a while. Everything was blurry. So on the iPad, I jacked the typeface up as high as I could. So I do miss my pressure cooker, and I will order that next month. So that will make a big difference in my eating. And sitting here all the time, I sit and there's nothing to do, and I eat, and that's, not good. So there's nothing for me to do. There's no one to talk to. Because of track phone, when I paid the bill, but they blocked me from calling Kathy, so I can never talk to Kathy. I have to call Patty and tell her to tell Kathy I'm all right, and then wait till she goes and stays overnight at Patty's to talk to her. I finally found a big box to send the stuff I'm going to send to Lucky Ferrells as a giant Christmas present for the cats and something for her. I don't have diabetes, so does not run in my family. They've tested me repeated. No, it's not a clear and clean apartment. Trust me, it's not. The thing that's hanging me up right now is the bedding and the 1, 2, 3, 5 bins of stuff. Now, one of them are full of shopping bags, but I have nowhere to put them. And Patty was supposed to come up here on the first of the month and take me to the laundromat, but now she can't because her car won't pass smog until she gets a new catalytic converter, and she needs a new muffler. Well, they have tested me about 12 times, so please don't bring it up again. Everybody keeps assuming because I'm overweight, I have diabetes, and I don't. So I'm real tired of it. So don't bring it up again. Please. I finally got my doctors to stop testing me. They did 9 tests. And I said, doesn't run in my family. Not going to happen to me. No, Patty is not my caregiver. I pay her for gas. She's Kathy's girlfriend, and she's nice enough to come all the way up here and take me to the store and take Kathy to the store. And she's going to come up here at some point and drag these bins of laundry, and one bag of laundry, or two, I can't remember. And I'll give her gas, and then we'll go get something to eat. We'll fold it up, take it all home, then I'll put it away. So, never called me. That's another thing to do in the new year is go down. I want to go down when I have money. Because if I go down there, then I got to either A, stand there for an hour in the cold, talk to someone that the appointment to come in and interview me to get a caregiver, despite my making about 7 calls to the social worker. That really made me angry. And I had to block my phone finally because the head of the evil LGAB site published my phone number on LGAB. So I will eventually get no, I gave her $60 the last time. Her tank takes $60. You know what? It didn't fill it. I gave her $59. I'm rounding it off. There's a 1994 Toyota van, and it sucks gas. And she lives. Have to go pick up Kathy, and then come here and pick me up, and then take us shopping, and then she drives Kathy home, or she drives Kathy to her house, and then Kathy either takes a bus and Bart home, or she drives her back home. So I feel I'm obligated. So when is it? 7? I never got the calls from the. I deleted the email. I'm sick and tired of these people. When I file the suit against County Connection and win, then I'll go after the trolls. Attorney, he removes all the slanderous videos from YouTube, then we sue them individually in court. So I'm convinced I'm going to win. They've already admitted. Patty doesn't ask for money. She's nice enough to do it. She does all of Kathy's laundry when it piles up with Kathy, but Kathy is not as angry when I get around it, but when it gets too cold, I start gasping for air because I have asthma. It starts hitting my lungs. And the other thing is that my knees are not working as well as I could, so. No, you're starting to be annoying. Because you do this every time you come on. You start repeating something over and over, and I tell you to stop, and you don't stop. So it's time to stop. That you don't know anything about. And, or saying anyone can get diabetes. That infers that I've got diabetes, and I don't. So just stop it. Well, I have to go down. Okay, the other problem with this place, the washers aren't working. They won't hold so much laundry even when they do work. Some of them will fill up with water and never drain the water. So I have to keep calling the laundry company and getting a refund check. That's why I want to take everything to the laundromat with the giant $5, well, they may be more now, the giant wash machines and the individual wash machines. The blankets and things and the quilts are too big to fit in the washers here. Well, I'm going to ask for punitive damages. I've gotten them before. And given that County Connection admitted to me that it's on video, it will be there for the judge to see. Let the judge make the determination. I can't force him to decide, but I think I have a pretty good chance of winning and getting what I want, because the fact that they don't pay out is wrong, and I'm sure that they're well known for not doing that. My attorney friend, so it took him 3 years to sue them in regular court before he won money, and he had someone who fell on the bus. Her injuries. It's morally, ethically wrong to do that. It's against the laws of man, against the laws of religion, and not take care of someone that got injured. What is VR Tech? I have no idea what that is. And where the situation were reversed and I had the money and someone got injured on my bus company line and I owned it, they'd be getting paid. And they have figures online. They have, so. No, they will not tape over it because I've already filed a claim. They have to keep the tape. And then if they do happen to erase it, I would just subpoena their claims department at the transit agency. So, hello, Sky. I'm not worried. So please stop saying you're worried because that upsets me. I'll take it one day at a time. I've just been too cold in here to do it. I'm too tired. I'm not getting much sleep at night because it's so damn cold. And what I will do is sit down, fill these out, go down to Pack Mail, write a letter, attach it to the claim, out, and turn it in. And then the biggest problem is I have to find out where to file this. No, not where to file this, where to serve them. Proof of service. So, but apparently I can serve this with, hold on, the U.S. Post Office. So, no, it's 46 and ice cold out there. I'll probably pay a process server to do this. Take it to their headquarters and hope they're open. Or serve it by mail if they're not open to the public. That's the problem. You can't serve them with something if they're not there. But so I've been inside for. I'm still ice cold. I had my sweatshirt on and I'm still cold with a hood. In fact, it's so cold near night. I sleep. I have to wash that sweatshirt. I sleep with the sweatshirt on and my sweat's on. So 31st, I will order the second electric throw and have them deliver it. And then I'll have one underneath me, one on top of me, and I'll probably wake up with 6 cats in the bed. 3 cats will wander in here and decide they want the blanket too. Because it's no longer my bed. It's the cats. I really hate moving them. They're so happy to be on that blanket and all sleeping away. Depends on where you are. Last weekend, big rainstorm and trees down and everything else. So trucks turning over. Yeah, that guy, you can look in that channel and possibly see when his first video was. He also stole my music, stole my handle, the guy from Pittsburgh. Claims to be me, claims he gets donations. He's a troll. And by the way, I made a mistake because I can't read small print well. I thought my anniversary for this channel was December 11th. It's December 23rd, so I apologize for that. December 23rd, I forget the year. It's on my screen somewhere, but this is the 11th year I've been on YouTube. No, I know how to fill out the forms. It's just, I haven't done it yet because I haven't. Another problem I've got is this stupid phone. I probably will not get it. If I go out with Kathy, I will not get it. I still not get it done. So this phone doesn't want to charge because it needs a new battery. So every time I try to call someone, if I make 1 or 2 calls, the battery dies. And it's $47 for new battery. And, you know, the trolls have done horrible things to me. They may have gotten me kicked off of Coast to Coast AM. I was told they complained to the network that I was a con man and all this garbage. It's so stupid. Well, thank you for telling me that. I'll have to go look at that and find out where they're selling them. And if it's through that idiot who started the George Senda fan page, don't go there because it's full of slander and lies. They can't sell shirts with my name on it. I got that guy. I got his shirts removed and he had pictures of me and Kathy on. You have to have physical written permission. I had the permission of Art Bell to use his picture on a shirt when he was alive. And they got my Art Bell shirts removed, claiming I was violating his rights after his death. And it's on the bucket list of things to do, to go to Pahrump one day and do some things. So, but yeah, they'll sell anything, and I can't tell you what they said they were in an email that they were going to be selling. So it's obscene. So these people need to be taken out and taken care of, sent to jail. But the police here won't do anything about this sort of thing because they don't understand the state cyber stalking laws, and I don't know where that site is. It could be anywhere. So, and I don't want to look at it right now. It will just. Well, if I get $7,500, first talk to him on the phone. He goes to YouTube and gets all those videos removed. Then he has investigators find out who the people really are. Then I pay him more money and get him take each individual to court and sue them for slander. And that's all this guy does, and he wins. And he gets YouTube slanderous videos removed. Not just 1 or 2, but everything. And the particular guy who has this imposter channel, well, I'm not going to say what is involved with that. I will deal with that, but I have to do something. I will do that next year, lawsuit or not. That. They are supposed to, they keep claiming fair use when they use my videos or clips. They edit clips to make it sound like I said things I didn't do. Oh, God, this just saw that. I get Patty to do my repairs for me, and I hand her $20. So I do pay for that in a sense, and the laundry. And now I forgot what the hell I was thinking. Asked the rent question. Now you haven't heard from them on the rent. And this woman is kind of slow. We shall see. If I hadn't heard from her by the 31st, when I go with Kathy, and I'll go get my rent cashier's check, I will just send in the amount I've been sending. So, but you go to this, it's going after YouTube, every video, and it's to be a lot of work. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. When they keep claiming fair use, but if they use the entire video, that's not fair use. So they have to ask your permission to use the video, and well, there may be some kind of interstate or intercountry commerce act that deals with that. Of course, they're hiding. The other site, Belgab, he has his. But if the physical owner of the site is here, not in Canada, I can find him and go, I know who the owner of Belgab is. And the owner of Belgab wrote me a disgusting email. Oh, you'll never sue me. You'll never win. And da-da-da. Well, dream on. When I find an attorney, that's all he does for a living is go after trolls. Of course, I won't say what I would do if I won the lotto for $300 million. But Fair use applies a satire, but fair use is not using the entire video. They have to ask permission. They're hiding behind fair use. And if you edit a video, then that's no longer fair use. And they do this stuff all the time. They take clips, they take words out and make me sound like they are saying other things. Well, thank you for that, but I'm still going to go after the owner because he spent the last since 2013, he spent the last 8 years turning a site devoted to Art Bellamy, rest in peace, the Emperor of Nye, turned into a troll site that spent someone they don't know, they've never met, and I'm not going to go into the constant things they accuse me of. None of them are true. The one thing I said in an email recently, oh, by the way, I've managed to get people banned from Proton Mail and Gmail in the last week, and I'm waiting for the third one. And one got cat. So, well, I will check your money to see if it's not fake. Thank you for that, Casey. I hope you got the picture I sent you of downtown Kansas City with all kinds of pretty lights. I hope you don't get blown away, because I don't think it's going to get... Depends if you're in Missouri or Kansas. Kansas might get blown away. And I hope you're feeling better. Kansas City Lights is a nice person. Leave him the hell alone. And by the way, people who have donated to me, after them, they have harassed them personally. This is horrible. This is what they do. They're evil people. 200 years ago, they would have been put in stocks or drowned as witches or tarred and feathered or hung. For people who are being the A word and a public irritant, a public menace. I am not advocating that, but I say those were the good old days when you got someone as being a total jerk and they pissed everybody off in the community. Well, they went out and mobbed up, took care of them. So, see that there's this thing talking about, the stuff is out there on the web. The attorney will find them. I already talked to him about a year ago, but I was expecting to get more money than I got. I wasn't expecting our Prius that we spent one entire stimulus check trying to fix our Prius, $1,200. It wouldn't start. If I do win I keep saying class action. If I do win this, I will have enough to pay the attorney, buy my scooter, and get Kathy another Prius. And maybe have a coal-powered electric scooter that I can be warm, though it will be heated and air-conditioned. About $8,000. As I expect. Asked for punitive damages. I asked once, they refused it. Yeah, that's where a guy being escorted by the police wound up shooting and killing the police. J. Edgar Hoover sent, and then Hoover got jealous because Carpets got all the publicity, and Hoover wouldn't let agents get publicity. He banished the agent, Melvin Purvis. I'm sorry, combined my memory failure. Melvin Purvis, he banished Purvis to like Anchorage, Alaska or something. So, and the other thing I know about Union Station is Kansas City is they have ribs in the world. I have a friend online that it's on the bucket list, things to do. Get me some ribs. Never been to Kansas City, Missouri, or Kansas City, Kansas, and I'm a little confused. I do know Harry Truman was a circuit court judge there and a politician there in the Kansas City, Missouri, but I don't know anything about the Kansas City. I think they're across a river or something. It's like Minneapolis and St. Paul. And I would love to meet up with Kansas City Lights, so that'd be fun. I did look up the other night, a round-trip ticket just to Pittsburgh is $500. So I still want to go see my sister before both of us shuffle off the mortal coil. Though I'm not going. I'm going to fight death. Two out of three falls. I use my cane. And no, I haven't taken out of the closet yet because I have to. Well, the alien head is tilted. I'd have to put it on top of the non-working air purifier because I need a new filter, and then I got to plug it in. I'll do that tonight or tomorrow. It is big, and it is a big tree. I have to probably unplug the air purifier and put it there. The problem is you really can't see anything behind me if I'm sitting there. The only way I could do this is, yeah, and the batteries for the Santa are charging. I have to take the bookcase, and that thing keeps pivoting, and then I'd have to put it there next to the lamp. So, yeah, I know where Harry Truman. I am. Harry Truman is the only. And there is. Oh, and there's Bellamy's person. He said he just got home, and Bellamy will watch the video later. So Bellamy the cat, my biggest fan, in the bed and watches me on his 8K television. So Harry Truman used to walk all over downtown D.C. when he was president, and he told us that flying saucers were real. And by the way, who was it? Why is the government still hiding UFO evidence? Why are they not telling us the truth? That was out today. UFOologists, and I consider myself a UFOologist, have been fighting this fight since the days of Donald E. Kehoe and the denigrated and ridiculed Frank Scully. You may remember Scully and Mulder from the X-Files. We know the truth is out there, but they're not going to tell us the truth about what UFOs really are because there's some agenda where they don't dare release it. Someone in a comment on that Fox News channel said they'll probably release the news to protect us from an invasion or a war or something like that and blame it on the aliens. So anyway. Also, if I wound up with $30,000, I'll start putting money away to buy some land and finally build my house. I know enough about houses to build one. I just would need help building it. I could build a log house if I had help. Foundation, I know how to lay the foundation, whether it's post or concrete. You have to leave room for the wiring and the plumbing. Put in a solar panel and inverters, and put in the EMP pulse device, and then put in a couple of containers for storage and a greenhouse and fence it off, and then take all the kitties with me. Tiny one was so happy to get fed today. I left food for her at her house, but she ate her pouch. I left something for Orangey, but he wasn't there, and some homeless guy sitting out in the cold like that. I don't know why he didn't find somewhere sheltered. Felt sorry for him. And fed Mama Cat and Kitten. So I'm going to go see where that tree is. It's awfully big. It's not heavy, but it's kind of bulky. Just a minute. This will take me a moment to get off the chair. If I sit here too long, my behind hurts. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ugh. Oh, another thing. They always claim when I made noises when I got up. Okay. The blanket went down to 3. I wonder why. thing is, I was wrong. This thing is heavy and bulky. Dusty. Fuzzy is watching me with intent. Very curious cat. And Fluffy is now watching. Little girl, they're all watching me dang. Oh. Oh, God. Oh. That thing is not light. There's 2 plugs. Hold on. I'm not sure about that either. Oh, 1 plug. Hold on. Okay. But I'm going to have to dust this with the vacuum when I get a chance. Uh-oh, that's 2 plugs. Oh, God. Hold on. Can't see the plug. Oh, that's the problem. Okay, there. There you go. All right, now. Ooh. I don't want to fall in the bedding. Oh, this is not easy. Nothing to grab onto. Oh, jeez. Okay. How I fell in August. I tripped on the bedding. My toe got caught. Oh. I went Santa to bring me a new body, an Android body with an unlimited credit card. They don't ever pay back. Okay, there you go. There it is. The tree, the alien head. And how the hell do I do this? There you go. All right, there it is. But I have to unplug it because then I have to plug the charger in for the iPad. All right. Now that thing has on a base, and years ago, and it used to rotate and play music. It doesn't do that anymore, which is I've seen those sold somewhere. eBay maybe. They're not cheap. It has a big base, and all the lights still work, and it has a green alien head ornament. By the way, that's another thing I forgot. That iPhone 8 was sent to me. An Android phone was sent to me. 2 iPads were sent to me, none of which I paid for. Oh, Tannenbaum, I don't remember the rest of my German. Back of the head, somewhere. So I happened, my father, we had Christmas trees. My mother, when my father died, my mother stopped anything Christmas. Turned to a Christmas hater. And I like the lights, I like the music. And people don't know this. One Roman emperor devoted his entire reign to worship of the military god for military victories and declared that date to be December 25th. And that's where that pagan holiday turned into Christmas. So we get it in the Roman Empire. So watched a video on him. Can't remember his name right now. He helped restore the empire after it broke up. Everybody was declaring themselves emperor. Whenever I could declare myself emperor, my Martinez in the band tribute, my weight in gold and silver. I am the Emperor of Martinez. Just leave the gold and the silver outside on the balcony, and I'll bring it in when I get a chance, when I wake up. bars of gold and silver, coins of gold and silver. Silver's down, close, getting somewhere near $20 an ounce. So, I dad one year went to Fort Belvoir and went out in the middle of kind of a bog swamp and cut down a tree. That was our Christmas tree. I'm a fan of trees. He went out and cut a Christmas tree down. Oh, and dragged it home in the back of our Plymouth. So I don't like cutting trees down. Even though I have tree farms, I like, if I ever do have a home and the tree will survive the heat and the snow, I guess a tree would survive snow, I will plant a live tree, and that will be my live Christmas tree outside. But do jumping jack, pish poshel. With my knees, I am not going to do jumping jacks. Hello, Carl. Not even a little bit. It hurts to get up. But there's a little green ornament on the tree. It's a gray. He's hanging there quite prominently. I got that somewhere, or someone sent it to me. So I don't even eat, what are those things? Kellogg's cereal, something Apple Jacks. I don't eat those things either. So, but jumping jacks, I always thought was stupid. You go like this, and you stand there in gym class, and you or out in the playground, and you jump jacks for 20 minutes, and you're exhausted. Just change the probe settings. You'll get that smell somewhere in there. I wonder something. Do the UFOs have a little plastic human as their evergreen hanging ornament for air freshener? So Alex Jones, I wish I had his money, but they picked on him too. They lied about him. Oh God, here we go. This guy's using my name. He's signing up for stuff in my name. I talked to the postal worker today. She said contact the postal inspector. So I'm going to do that. I don't know if that's the real Alex Jones or not. People come and impersonate people in here all the time. They've done. Joey Hetherington, who was asking for donations, claiming she was homeless. So I don't care for Joe Rogan. I like Alex Jones, but I think they lied about his thing about that when the kids were killed. He claimed Sandy Hook was a fraud. There are pictures where this couple that supposedly had a child that died at Sandy Hook were found alive with the child in New Orleans. So, okay. What was I going to do here? I forgot. Oh, let me go to my mail. Okay, he signed me up. The same troll, he's in Texas. I don't know who he is. But he keeps signing me up for things, and I will deal with him. Hold on. No, I'm just saying I saw the picture years ago. Yeah, Clinton made multiple trips to Epstein Island. Site. Okay. Well, I wrote them a note, and they want me to talk about copyright, which is stupid. I'll have to deal with this when I get the time. I hate these sites. They give you all these extraneous garbage that has nothing to do with what your problem you have. So, and they don't ever have a thing how to contact us. Their corporate name or whatever. Nothing. So what I'll do is just go back and hold on. Oh, they do have one, and I can easily take care of it. Oh, how wonderful. How wonderful. Let's see, where is that? Oh, that's an easy walk for me straight from Burgh. So next time I go across to the West Bay, something only old people like me call it, and we'll place or write them a letter and stop this crap. But in the meantime, let's just block this. Okay. All right, I'm not going to have accusations like that in here, so I saw the video that Alex Jones did. YouTube took his channel down, and you're not going to call him an animal. So, goodbye. You're out of here. One day I hope to hook up with Alex Jones in person. He has done videos of appearances with George Norrie, and he tends to sometimes go over the line, but I like most of his stuff. He's a little... I do get tired of him pushing vitamins and products. So... Don't know. I'm not going to have someone insult somebody in here. It's not allowed. Except if you're talking about a troll, then they're fair game because they don't deserve any consideration. And Mama Cat, I think, is at the door. I just fed you, Mama Cat. Why you? She likes to climb my screen door for her attention. Okay. Pasho, I told you to knock it off. I just banned the person and you come up with this stuff. I'm putting you in a timeout. You need to stop doing what you're doing. You're getting really aggravating. Say anything in chat doesn't mean it's true. When I say something that I saw a video that Alex Jones did, well, it doesn't mean that this person was telling the truth, but he called Alex Jones an animal. I'm defending Alex Jones, who is not defending himself, so I have to take it upon myself to defend the person. One day, if I get together with Norrie, the next convention, which will be live, I'll hand him a letter and say, would you give me contact information for Alex Jones? And I'll find out from Alex Jones himself. Gravitas in the paranormal and conspiracy field. So, hold on. And people accuse me of, well, I'm not going to defend any kids because I wasn't there. And some event. That's all I remember. No. No, Orangey. Look, I can't catch Orangey to take him if I ever get a house. Because he runs away. He gets scared. He gets scared when I feed him. I put the food down over here and he goes over there. I tried to pick him up now with Ted, the late Ted, my lap. But Orangey gets right into the shopping cart. I don't think Orangey's going to Mars. And for one thing, there's not much of an atmosphere on Mars. What are they going to make, a little spacesuit for Orangey to wear? Can't put a collar or a leash on him. How are you going to wear a spacesuit? As I understand it, they made Elon Musk Man of the Year. I think Elon Musk is a few cryptocurrency blocks short of a full pile. There's something weird about that guy. Yeah, well, maybe we could come up with the money to finance the movie Orangey. The first. I don't want Elon Jones. Elon Jones. God, I don't want Elon Musk to be president. There's too much weird stuff going on with him. He sold all his houses. He said crypto was good, then crypto was bad. He can't make up his mind. Yeah, there's no. Remember, Mars has been hit by micrometeorites, meteorites, and for all we know, asteroids for millions of years. Their atmosphere bled up. So, yeah, I don't want Elon Musk to capture Orangey unless he gives Orangey a home. Orangey needs a home. Orangey and Tiny One and Mama Cat and Kitten and the pretty little gray and the big-headed gray and white cat that looks like the one from Let This Be Your Last Battlefield. Half his face is black, half his face is white from Star Trek. They need a home. And the troll criticized me for not taking care of it. I don't know. I think that Biden's approval is now down to 28%. Pretty soon he'll be lower than Congress. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, there are two of them? All right. I will. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Oh, jeez. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, he's gone. He's been, as they said on Bullwinkle and Rocky, scrooched. Ajax laundry detergent. It's tired of trolls. I need that white knight from the Ajax laundry. Come around, ride down the street, whenever it sees a troll, zap! Goodbye, troll. I need that guy from the 60s. If you're old enough, a guy in a suit of armor used to point his lance at people's dirty clothes and it would turn all white. Yeah, real Carl for the win. I think Trump's going to run again. There's one site that was begging Trump not to win to fund and support Republicans. It's a very bad mistake. He's already supporting Republicans. And he went out with the two sites. He go to two more. They raised $30 million or $2 million. I don't remember the figure. But O'Reilly said no Republican could raise that kind of money and have. Oh, I know what I'm confusing numbers. It was $2 million, and they had 30,000 people sign. Yeah, the question is, will we survive to 2024? Now we might if the only problem is the Republicans take the Senate and the House. We're going to wind up with the same. Mainstream Republicans like Mitch McConnell and whoever it was in the House. We're going to wind up with. I can't stand Mitch McConnell. I think he's so. Oh God! Here's a troll. I didn't support a denier. I didn't non-support a denier. I said what I saw. I watched his video. He stopped. He stopped. He's gone. censor everything. If it doesn't meet their official line, they ban people, they censor people. You know, if I ever got banned from YouTube, do I give a damn? No. I don't need to do YouTube videos. It's not making me a lot of money. There are other sites. I could go to Twitch, but Twitch has some of the same policies. They're censoring people. Twitter censors people. Facebook censors people. They went after... Yeah, I need a troll neutron bomb. It only affects trolls. You know, you cannot fail to... If you do, you get banned or you get attacked or whatever. There is no free... Oh, God, what is his name now? Does a lot of videos. I watch him all the time. I'm gone blank on his name, but I love him. I love his stuff. He's on Fox, and he said the party and the people that complain about McCarthyism are the biggest McCarthyist of all because they won't allow free speech. Why do I come back? Partly I'm bored. Partly I can only sleep so much. I can only eat so much. I can only watch so much YouTube. What am I going to do in there? I can clean, but even that is limited. I don't have enough cleaning supplies right now. I got to buy paper towels, Lysol. I have cat litter, laundry money. You know, I'm limited. I come in because I like the people in chat who are not trolls and who are not aggravating, or annoying, or irritating. If they irritate me too much, bye-bye. Because some people hint, and then they say I'm mean. I'm not mean. Quit irritating me. Oh, by the way, thank you, Casey. Isn't it funny that Alex Jones hadn't, a guy that talks all the time, sends me emails. No, you're never irritating. Alien Carl. I probe shield on, so I take the 3 lit alien heads, I put them in a triangle, I turn them on, they have an impenetrable barrier against and the cats are protected. That just fell down. Hey! One reason I want a house. All my computer stuff can be in one room and everything else. Thank you, Alien Carl. If I ever got mad at Alien Carl, I would maybe and then put it on the web and say free all you can eat buffet at Alien, all you can eat barbecue ribs buffet at Alien Carl's house. No reservations needed. Post it for Sunday when he's trying to watch football and there's 25,000 people showing up. I wouldn't really do that, but I might think about it. Of course, I'd be the first in line going, where's my barbecue ribs? Yeah. I know that boy, you know, I know him, so he is a good person. Yeah, I think Isho, I can't read his, Pasha, isn't it? I don't know where he comes from, but I don't think, if it is this planet, I don't think he understands English very well. or the way you talk to people. So, but, I wouldn't be volunteering to give it to the UN. I'd get a hold of Biden or the Treasury Secretary and the IRS guy and say, okay, let's send $2,000 checks to everybody poor in America. I can afford it. It's only about 400 million. That's what I would do. If I had billions. He's the richest man in the world. But all these internet people, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Google, Alphabet, Amazon. If I missed anybody, they all make millions off of us. Microsoft, Bill Gates, when he was running Microsoft, Apple, but the people that need the most help, people hurt in tornadoes, earthquakes, floods, forest fires, you never see them donating their money. But they criticize everybody else, particularly conservatives. If I had that kind of money, I have a Facebook page, but I haven't been on there in months. All I do is post my videos. Nobody ever comments. I have 2 Facebook pages, but it's useless. But if I had 40 or 50 million or $1 billion or $3 billion, whatever it is, I'd take that money and I'd fly to Washington, D.C., and I would get me an introduction to the Treasury Secretary and Biden. I don't know if I could take being in the same room with Joe Biden, though. And get me the IRS head, and I want to give you $400 million. And you send a check to everybody. That's what. I don't want to go into space. For one thing, they don't have a rocket big enough that's strong enough to lift me off the ground. It would go up and crash like a V1 or a V2. You remember those in the 50s? They would launch the rocket and blow up. Why would I want to go into space? I got enough trouble on Earth. And then your muscles atrophy, and I might not be able to eat chicken soup anymore. You know, it'd be horrible. Would be cool to do a live video from space, though. Hello, weatherman. I want to go to the moon. There's nothing there, except the aliens on the far side of the moon, which we aren't told about. Yeah, Shatner got his astronaut badge. I think you have to be in good shape to go into space. I'm not in good shape. My luck, the G-force would make all the fat ooze out, and then I'd die. I don't want to do that. I wouldn't risk it. Belt caught fire. All that fat started a fire in the Van Allen belt, and that didn't happen. That wouldn't have happened, they said scientifically, from Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, the movie. But it blew up real good. Weatherman's on the moon? I didn't know that. Continued micrometeorites with a chance of asteroids. I don't want to send my kiddies to the moon. What about the rocket blowing up? We've seen one failure with what, SpaceX? No, I'm not endangering my beloved kiddies. Or me. I'll send a dummy of myself to the moon. And when I find out it works, then I might consider it. You know, or the International Space Station. Atmosphere, live stream I get there. Yeah. I'll take calls to the moon. What does it take? 4 seconds to get a call to the moon and back each way. The weather is absent. The weather is absent, abscess, or absinthe. Which one? See, if the trolls weren't around, I could be having fun with this channel. This is why I don't do a lot of videos, because it gets me upset and irritated and hurt, because I'm not trying to do anything to anybody other than object to objectionable behavior when I can say the word. No, I'm not going to send Patty. She drives me around. No. Till we get a car, then Patty wants to drive me around. And if I win the lotto, Patty, I've already told her I found the van. It has a fold-down bed, captain seats, and the driver's seat, and the passenger seat, and microwave, refrigerator, air conditioning, internet, satellite dish. It's $128,000. So I bought Patty a brand new van. I said, you'll have to come into the 21st century. You have digital dials and digital controls. She doesn't want it. She's kicking and screaming. I think you're talking about atmospheric rain. It's rain. I think you're talking about atmospheric weather. Rivers, which I don't understand. I look up and it's pouring rain. I don't see no damn. There ain't nothing on Allegheny, Ohio, Mississippi, Monongahela, St. Lawrence, Chicago. There's nothing. Who came up with this atmospheric river crap? I think it's a stupid thing to call it. It's raining, and if it's raining really hard, it's pouring, and I'm getting soaked. I had this funny picture I sent people today. Good. Completely covered up by a floodwater, except his hand sticking out of the floodwater with the umbrella sticking up. That was funny. Well, that's the first explanation. Thank you, Weatherman. I have seen for that, but I still think it's a dumb thing to call it. And it's raining. Why would they call it a river? It's raining. I mean, in Pittsburgh in 1968, we had 40 days of rain. People were where the Penguins played, not the Antarctic Penguins, the Mario Lemieux Penguins. I think it was before Lemieux though. And 40 days with nonsense. And Pittsburgh and the rivers and the creeks and the gullies and the streets will flood Pittsburgh, PA. But they come up with these terms. You're going, where the hell did that come from? I think some guy gets drunk one night at the Weather Bureau and, call it atmospheric river. And that's how they come up with these. Just like they name these storms some name I never heard of. I said, nobody's ever been called that in my life. Winter Storm Murgatroyd or something. I'm being sarcastic, but I'm going, who the hell is that? Well, it may be a description, but I think it sounds dumb. A river is a river. It's attached to the earth, not floating up in the sky. Excuse me, I'm being interrupted by Mama Cat. I have to see what Mama Cat wants and get my cane. I think she wants more wet food, but I can't. I was supposed to get hadn't arrived. Hold on. I have a few cups of meow mix I could give her. Just a minute. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm so tired of this. But okay, let's see what she wants me to do. Excuse me. Ooh, that's not Mom Cat. Well, that's not Mom Cat. It is the wind. Make its noise. Oh. Okay. see, how much do you pay for fiber again to start a flyer about a all-you-can-eat buffet, Carl? No, not my. Now. The trees are really going back and forth like crazy. No rain yet. Well, we have had moving water for millions of years in the sky, but nobody ever called. I don't see no tugboats, no steamboats, no barges, none of that stuff. River is designed to go through land, not be up in the sky. I don't agree with the term. I think it's dumb. You got a weatherman want to use it, fine, but I wish people. The problem is everybody starts saying atmospheric river, atmospheric river, and most people are going to say river, and I don't give a damn. So I know it's a meteorological term. Doesn't mean it isn't stupid. There, a swamp, an ocean, a bay, an inlet, a fjord. Then if you get ice, they'll say there's a glacier in the sky or an iceberg. It's stupid. Now some idiot came up with that atmospheric river. Wait a minute. No. I am broke till the first. I use my money to get quarters for laundry, which I haven't done yet. So I'm going to wait till after the first of the year. And I tried to get a hold of Safeway, and are out in the middle of nowhere that I can't get to because I got no car. So I'll go over to the county hospital after the first, where I can take the bus easily and then wait half an hour to 40 minutes for the next and say, how can I get it's free, but Safeway said you have to sign up online. They had them in Hercules, Vallejo, Fremont, Hayward, and places I couldn't get to would require me to get, just like when I was going to go to the county hospital, I said, no, you have to go to Hercules. 15, 20 miles away. I had no way to get there. Everybody is car-centric in this state. Even the governor's office, when I called them, I said, all your sites are talking about people signing up for the shots. This was back in February. But every site I go to says you have to get a shot, and they will not let you just walk in. They want you to do it by you drive up in your car. But a lot of poor people don't have a car. That's why we take a free booster with an order of approved breadsticks, and they charge you $45.95 for that. Right. Oh, by the way, I do like pizza occasionally delivered, although it costs a small fortune. You have to take out a bar of gold pressed latinum to pay for it. Hold on a minute. I got this flyer here and I kept it. I got a flyer for Burger King for the chicken nuggets. Let me get this flyer. Now I can get up with less pain. Hard to push all this weight up. Ooh, stepping on the controller. Okay, where's the... I just turned off the heater. Okay, there we go. Where did the fluffy go? Hope he didn't go out in that wind. Okay, they have here large specialty pizza, $24.99. It's what I came up with. Every sub required you to drive up through drive-through, and you couldn't walk up. And I complained about it, and that's how I got a shot. Any 2 large 2-topping pizza, garlic sticks, and with cheese, and any 2-liter soda, $44.99 plus tax. 2 large pizzas, $8 off. 2 medium pizzas, $5 off. Buy any Large specialty pizza mix, $10 off. They charge us more a fortune now for pizza. It's my phrase they came up with because they assume that everybody in the state has a car. That's why we have county connection. That's why we have Muni. That's why we have AC Transit. That's why you have Los Angeles. There are people that do not drive a car, they've never owned a car, or don't need a car, or can get to work taking public. I haven't thought of going there, and I haven't thought of going to Walmart yet. But the guy at Safeway, you can't. I walked in and got a flu shot. That was fine. But if you want a booster shot, oh no, you have to make an appointment online. Why? I can't just walk in and give me a shot. And they were all miles away from my house, and no way to get there. And it's on the list to do with my phone fully charged to call Safeway and ask for a supervisor and say this is discriminatory against the poor who don't have a car. If our car hadn't died, we'd have a car. Patty went to her doctor somewhere near Kathy's in the same vicinity and got a booster shot, but she's got a van. So I only go to Walgreens when there's sales on tuna fish and other things. I'm looking at my email. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for the email about Prism. I appreciate that, Mr. So-and-so. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Well, okay. Now I got a problem. What? Wait a minute. Okay. I have to talk to Carl when we're done. There's a problem here. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm a little confused here. I may have blocked the wrong alien Carl. I don't know. I'll have to fix, and if I did, it's a major hassle to do that. Street. Now the question is, they're saying nearest store to me is in Santa Clara. They always do these websites where they're out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, hold on. Oh, you can only do one at a time. You can't do COVID and flu, which is dumb. I'm looking on the Walgreens website. No, I don't live in frigging Briones. Hey. Speed up. How the hell do I know? This is work. I do not want Pfizer. They only give me Pfizer. I want the Moderna. I don't want Pfizer. They're all giving Pfizer on Walgreens. Screw Walgreens. I will not take that garbage into my body and make my feet get worse. So, we know this. We know this is a troll now. I banned the wrong person. Hold on. He's saying, "Rip Holly Cat." Now I gotta find the original alien Carl. I banned both of them now. Jerk. Okay, I don't know. Hold on. Really hard to read this. Okay, we know that's a troll. Okay, this is the... Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, I unbanned the real alien Carl, apparently, but it was a pain to do it. My eyes are starting to burn, folks. I went back to the messages, saw which one's the real one and which is the fake one. I don't know why YouTube allows someone to... So... Okay, I'm going to go. I can't see anymore. I'm almost on my dry drop. It's hurting to read the screen. So this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great night. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool. And stay safe. And Carl got unbanned. I'll let him know. He just sent me another email. Bye-bye, people. And we'll see what happens from there. Thank you for the donation, Carl. You know, you and may all your probes never get rusty. Bye-bye for now.